Well, good morning from sunny South Florida, even though it's 58 degrees this morning. I'm going to be installing the Gwyn Lewis front outrigger and bulkhead mud shields. It's one of the simplest ones to install from Gwyn Lewis. I have a small drill bit set so I can get into small places. I have this nice Bosch lithium angle drill. And here are the two pieces. This is the way you would see them if you're looking from the front of the vehicle towards the back. So this is the one for the right hand side. And this is the area where we're going to be working on. The instructions are very clear, but this is like a little video tutorial of it. You remove these two screws and this push rivet. I replaced this rivet with a screw. So that I can unscrew it halfway and then just pull it out. A very nice top tip from Mike over at Britannica Restorations. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew these two and this. I do have the galvanized inner fender wells, so loosening this up just a little bit will give you the slack. As you can see, there's a little space right there. Will give you the slack needed to pull this forward enough so that you can slide this up and underneath it. The cutout down there is for the arm. So let's get to it. All right, took off these two, and I just got to take this one off. I've removed this rivet over here, and I still can't pull this panel out because this is the galvanized piece. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen up this piece here. This is going to be extremely difficult if it's never been removed before. I took off, I slacked this one off. It's got a good 1/4 inch of play there, but that doesn't let this move almost at all. I mean, if you grab onto this part here and you pull pretty hard, then it does separate just enough here, but you might not be able to do it yourself. So if you have a friend that will help a lot, somebody can pull while somebody else slides this under. But I'm gonna keep on trying. I don't want to use any big prying tools because I don't want to move this metal in any way. Let me try again. All right. So put the light in here. I was able to slide that in. That was a little difficult, only because I had to really pull this out in order to get that in there. That's a reflection of the tire. I did this with the tire on. It might have been a little easier to get access to the tires off, but I'm a little lazy today. Then this, where the rivet was, you're gonna have to drill so that you can put the rivet back in. This is an example of the way that I do it. Put those little small 1-inch screws in there. So I'm going to drill that out, pop that in, screw that in, and then that piece will be on there. Now, when I slid it under here behind this galvanized piece, I could just barely see the holes on there. This one I can see it just fine. This one I can see it a little less, and it's because the rocker here, the rocker protector, hits with this little edge. So this might need a little trimming, but I am going to be putting on the GL1010, sorry, the GL1009, which is part of this as well, and makes it so that this mud flap ends up being a little further out, so that protects a little bit more of the side of the car from mud being, thrown back up there. So that's going to be the next project. But first I'm going to put these in. This will keep some mud from getting up on top of the outrigger over here, and save that from rusting out in the future. So don't forget, you have to tighten this back down. All right, see you later.